Today's cardinal lesson is going to talk about the Medicare Advantage Open Enrollment Period, or OEP. And then some of you may be thinking, well, I thought we just got done with that. So we're going to contrast this period, which is January 1st to March 31st, the open enrollment period, with the annual election period. So the annual election period is October 15th to December 7th, and you can do just about anything with your Medicare plans during that annual election period. The open enrollment period is just another period where you can mess with certain parts of your Medicare, or we can mess with it along with you. And it's limited to people that have Medicare Advantage plans. So you're already on a Part C plan. So let's talk about what you can do during this upcoming, or you could perhaps be watching this video just during the beginning of that period. Is what you can do is you can switch from one Medicare Advantage Plan C to another. So if you're on, like Humana, and you've had Humana for either a short while or a long while, and you just missed the annual election period, and you want to switch to United Healthcare or Cigna or one of the others, Aetna, there's a whole list of them, Anthem, that we represent, and you wanted to make a change. Maybe your doctor or certain doctors aren't covered in the network that you liked on the one you have, that you didn't like that on the one you have, and you wanted to move to another one. Perhaps there's dental benefits or vision benefits, or it pays better in the hospital. One could be an HMO and a PPO. So you can make changes during this open enrollment period of just your preferences. One plan that's a Medicare Advantage Part C plan to another one. The next thing you can do is if you're on one of these Medicare Advantage plans and you're not happy with it, and you want to consider going back to original Medicare Parts A and B, and you want to put your Medicare back like it was, where you're getting your insurance and your benefits directly from the government, you can do that. And if you do back out of that or change that, then you are allowed to apply for a separate Medicare Part D, so your prescription drugs, you can get on a new plan for that if you're leaving a Medicare Advantage plan. And then, of course, if you do that, any time of year, you can buy a Medicare supplement. So a lot of folks are mistaken. They think to change their Medicare supplement that they need to fit into one of these annual election, annual open enrollment periods. You don't. Medicare supplement policies can be changed any time of year. And if you did leave a Medicare Advantage plan and go back to original Medicare, you would most likely want to purchase a Medicare supplement policy. And we can handle that for you in all 50 states in the District of Columbia. So it doesn't matter where you live. We can now do all of this stuff over the phone, and we can service you and take care of you and answer your questions. We're here pretty much all year around and available to do this. Now let's talk about what you can't do. You can't switch from, so if you're on original Medicare and probably a supplement, and you want to get started in one of these Medicare Advantage plans or Part C, you can't do that. You missed your chance. You could have done that ending on December 7th, so you'll have to wait till next year. You also can't switch your drug plan just all by itself. So if you've got a drug plan and you're not happy with it, you want to consider some new ones, you're going to have to wait till October 15th of next year. So I'm Hans Scheil, and I thank you for listening.